AkronHipHop.com, TheReporterNewspaperOnline.com. The teacher is in the building, and anytime the teacher is in the building, black facts are definitely in the building. I love this logo, man. I love it. That's right up there with that Mecca Media logo and everything. Kofi,
Good, thanks.
tell somebody what's going on with Black Facts and what's the business all about.
Black Facts, we're still doing it one story at a time, one day at a time.
And listen, man, everybody starting to watch, it's catching on, man. You starting to be well, you always been a figure of the community and everything, right? When I see you now, I think about Kickwatt.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Well, I've always been a figure, but now I'm getting a little bigger. But I'll never be something that starts with an N and ends with an igger.
You better say it. I can't even rhyme that. He just, Sick Game, he just out-rhymed me for the man. Listen, man, so tell somebody who we talking about today.
Today, we're talking about Brother Sammy Crandall, otherwise known as Sam Baruti. He's a young man who was a boxer. He was he's up and coming boxer. Unfortunately, he had a mishap in the ring.
He died in the ring?
He ended up dying in the ring. Yes, sir.
How'd that happen?
Well, he was he got a fight with Ezra Charles, who was on his way to a championship fight. And that particular encounter ended up in the round 10, 47 seconds into round 10. Sam Baruti was knocked out. But he didn't get knocked out by a blow to the head. He got knocked out by a blow to the stomach.
He died from a blow to the stomach?
A blow to the stomach, but it was his head where the problem was at. Because he'd been in a previous fight, and the doctors hadn't really thoroughly examined him, checked him out, and done all their due diligence before they put him back in the ring. Nor had his trainer or his manager. So there was a lot of big brouhaha that happened after the fact. For a number of years, all the way into the 50s, they were still dealing with the after effects of what happened in that fight with Ezra Charles.
Wow, man. So you know all this knowledge, man. Let me ask you a question, brother. Mm-hmm. As a teacher,
yes, sir.
Do you use your techniques as a teacher to obtain all this understanding to put in your on your website, or make your cards, your trading cards that you have, or even your books?
I use everything at my this at hand. Everything I have available. I bring all my skills, opportunities, and experiences to bear on whatever situation it is I'm dealing with, whether it's inside the classroom or out.
Man, well, listen, I got to ask you a question I asked everybody else today.
Sure, go ahead.
We had a loss in the hip-hop community on the national level, Brother Nipsey Russell. You familiar with what happened?
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, Nipsey Russell, he was the original.
You better say it. Did I mess up? I've been saying his name.
Yeah, well, Nipsey Russell.
Hopefully I didn't say it wrong all day.
Nipsey Russell was the comedian.
Right.
Back in the 60s and the 50s.
But Nipsey Hussle was who?
Nipsey Hussle, that's the
rapper right now.
That was the rapper.
So you see how he was dealt with and everything, untimely death.
Well, this is a fresh story. So commenting on a fresh story is really very difficult to do because we have limited information, and usually it takes at least a week before some of the other nuances of what actually went down start to trickle out.
How does it make you feel that we lost somebody, though, bottom line, of that influence?
I didn't know the brother, or even really, he wasn't really on my radar, so I didn't really feel it like some other people may have felt it. But I can say this, though, that in LA, everything is suspect when it comes to anybody who's involved with trying to bring peace to the hood. Anybody that goes down who was involved in something like that, it's a very suspicious situation.
I see where you're going with it.
Very suspicious.
I wish I could say it, but ain't nobody asked me nothing. I've been asking everybody else. But I think Sick Game got me he spoke on my behalf real well. And Sick Game.
Yes, sir.
He always keep it candid and straight blunt and everything.
They call him Sick Game, but he ain't no trick game.
You better say it. Man. So real quick, when it comes to the Ohio Black Athletes Activity Book, yes, I'm going to open it up real quick. And like I said, I always like to tell folks, this is like an activity book. It's a coloring book, but you said last time you want kids to tear this up and make it be a living book. Tell somebody what you mean by that.
So here's a picture I have right here. This is my latest drawing I did.
Wait a minute, you drew that?
Yeah, this is my latest drawing.
Wow, that's incredible.
Of Blake Bolden, who I got the chance to interview this summer. So this is a young lady who grew up in Stowe, Ohio. She grew up on the ice at Kent State University.
She's black.
She's not only black, she's bad, and she's fine. And She played on the first National Women's Hockey League team to ever win the championship back in 2016. 2017 to 2018, she went over to Switzerland and played international style, and now she's back here in the States in Buffalo.
So listen, man, in closing, tell somebody how to get in contact with you, brother.
What best way to get in touch with me is right through the website at blackfacts.org, www.blackfacts.org.
I like that.
Right. You got to drop that C if you want to find me.
What's that slogan at the bottom? You making the history we record?
What did I put down there? Yeah, you're making the history we read. You are making the history we read.
Man,
absolutely.
You better say it,
every
man.
single
Listen,
day.
man, listen. Thanks for taking the time out. We understand you're a busy man. Anytime you come down, I feel blessed that you in the building. The Mecca Sound Stage. Film me before they kill me. It's the reporternewspaperonline.com vlog series. Peace.